YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another live video. You guys know the drill. We're just going to kind of hang out and wait to see if anyone shows up and see if we can have a conversation. I'm a little close maybe. Back this up just a little. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hey, we got someone in the house. What is up? Who is here? Let me know who is here. Who do we got? Who's here? Ooh, we got 3 people. What's up? You guys, if you guys are just jumping into the video we just started, thank you so much for showing up. Make sure you hit that like button and let me know who's here. Comment. Tell me what's up, who you are, what's going on. I want to know who I am talking with. Susan, what's up? Andrew, what is going on? Hello, hello. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Come on, come on. Who else is here? That was 2 of you. We got 3, maybe more. I don't know. There we go, another like. We were just missing 1 like. We're just missing 1 more. What's going on, guys? Just coming with a video today. I like doing these live ones. You guys kind of know that. It's fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you guys because we can talk back and forth. But today's topic is kind of going to be about thrift stores and their pricing. So that's kind of what today we're going to try to talk about together and get an idea or a range or what you guys are paying, what I'm paying, different places, different thrift stores. Right, or let's see what do we got here. Yeah, I'm just a bit out. Head out sourcing. Have fun with. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it, Ryder. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we can do another one here soon, and you can be here for that one. Hopefully, you find some good stuff. Good luck out there for sure. But yeah, today that's what I kind of want to talk about a little bit. The pricing at the thrift stores, what's going on, the ups and downs. Maybe it's on where you live, what the item is, kind of like that. And I just want to talk to you guys. All right, thanks, Ryder. I'll see you on the next one. But yeah, if you just jumped in, a couple more people are just jumping in, let me know who you are. Like I've said this before in my live stream stuff. I don't want to just talk at you guys. I want this to be like a conversation. I want to talk with you. So if you're just here to listen, that's cool. But I also really want to interact with you guys. I want it to be like I'm talking like in a room, like a group. And that's what I really have fun with. So let me know who's here. Let me know, how's your day going? Did you find something good today? Did you go sourcing? Any of that stuff. Just get that conversation going so we can have a conversation. That's what I want to do. So, but let's kind of get started with this topic. So this topic is thrift store pricing. Now, are you guys noticing an increase in pricing at your thrift stores? Let me know in the comments. Are you guys noticing the prices are just going up or they're staying for the most part the same? Let me know what you guys have noticed at your thrift stores. I'm going to wait for some comments because I like to read. Donna says yes. Okay, absolutely. Yep, I agree with you, Donna. What about you guys? And maybe it depends on where you are. What about your guys' thrift stores? Whoever else is here in the comments, are your guys' prices going up? Have you noticed that they're going up, going down, staying the same? What is your guys' opinion? I need some more comments. Donna, you were right on it. You were just like, type, yes. Everyone else is a little sluggish this morning, it seems like. Or they're just listening. That's okay too. But how's my camera look before I get too far? We good? Is it looking good? It's new camera, new phone. So Donna says there was a shirt in my thrift store for $40. Woo! That's crazy. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. These pricing. RV. Yes, for them figure thrift stores, chains, not for small town thrifts. Okay, so the big ones you're saying that the chains are getting more expensive. And RV, did you get my message? I hope so. I know you had wanted me to message if I could to let you know. So Susan says about the same in the Atlanta area. Concentrating more on Amazon right now. Well, you can thrift with Amazon too. But yeah, so she says about Atlanta's about staying the same. Andrew says going up a lot, and since they realize that I buy to sell online, I couldn't read it all. So it sounded like yours is also going up. And in my area, the Minnesota area, they are indeed going up some. Some stuff, no. Some stuff, yes. Too many stores, too little time. I know. But yeah, they definitely are going up for sure. Some places, like I said, substantially. And it's a little scary sometimes. And I do you guys get a little scared a little bit when you see some of those prices? Especially if you are just majority thrifting. Let me know if that's something that you guys are getting worried about, or like, oh my gosh, these prices, I can't make any money. Is that getting to that point, or is it just the randomness? So RV says, yes, just got done with an estate sale and I'm driving, so I'll have to just listen. All right, hey, thanks for just stopping by and listening. I appreciate it still. But I've definitely noticed the prices going up at these thrift stores, and it's the type of item too. It's not just like everything. It's the certain types of items that are going up. Now, an example of this would be, for me, like board games, puzzles, all that stuff is in certain areas, especially in the cities, are all going up, especially at the thrift stores. An example of this is some of the thrift stores, it doesn't matter what it is. As if it's sealed, it's at least $8. Whatever it is. Now, doesn't matter if it's a 100-piece puzzle or a 10,000-piece puzzle, that's always going to be $8. And I think they've done that as their strategy, and it's easy. So in that point, like, that gets me a little upset. I'm like, come on, this is it. And like, I'll scan the item and I'll check to see what it's worth, and it's like a $4 or $5 puzzle, or it's like it's not ever going to sell at that rank or whatever, and they're still asking crazy numbers for these items. Now, I get a little like about it sometimes, because most of this stuff, I believe, I'm not an expert, I don't know the facts 100% on this, is donated to the store. And they price it so high where it's like almost full value market, and that drives me crazy. Like, I get it because in a way, because it's worth that or close to that, but it just still gets me a little angry. Donna says, you can't make a profit if the prices are so high. Okay for people just buying. Yeah, right. And that's just, poo-poo on us as resellers. We get angry, but we also have to realize in a way that if someone's willing to buy it for that price, then someone will, and that's why they do it. But it also is kind of like there's supposed to be a cheaper option for people, I think, and I think that's getting lost into the business of theirs. Thrift stores and stuff I feel, are supposed to be a treasure hunt for all types of people, okay? Needy, non-needy, whatever it may be. And it's not like a store where you just walk in and everything has a big value or whatever. It's sporadic, and I think it should be priced a little bit less, because most items are free and or donated to them. And it seems like they're just trying to be more like a store with their prices, and that's, I think, a little bit wrong. I know they have bills and stuff. Like, it's really hard to explain, maybe you guys in the comments can do it a little bit better, but most stores are for profit, and a lot of thrift stores are non-profit, or they are dedicated to the community, or whatever it may be. And I feel like a lot of them are geared more towards being almost like a retail store, and that is a little bit weird, I guess. And yes, people are making money off of them, but they're also making money off you making money, if that makes sense. So if they get an item for free or donated and they price it for $5, I buy it, sell it for $20, they made money on it because they got it for free, I made money on it, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I get a little bit like, the prices are going up. And I also get a little crazy with it because, like I said, they're valuing items way overvalued too. Like, someone had said they found a shirt that was priced for $40. Hey, what's up, James? They priced a shirt at $40, and I'm guessing that shirt was worth $5, $10 used, even on the market. And I think that's part of it too. They don't know necessarily the value specific. They have a general idea. So like, say they find a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, in the past maybe they were worth something, and certain ones are, right? Certain ones are really valuable. So they go, well, I don't really know, I'm not an expert on it, so I'm going to price somewhere in the middle of a crazy expensive one and a cheap one. So if crazy expensive one's $200 and majority, of the other ones are $5, they're like, well, I'll price at $30. Yep, that makes sense. No, they're not an expert, and they don't know what they're doing either. So in that respect, they are pricing higher and not knowing what they're doing. And I think that's for us where we're like, what is wrong with these people? Because they put these crazy prices on it just on no knowledge of what the items are. And let me know, is that how it works for you guys too, when you go into a thrift store or something and you see, like, I don't know, a Nintendo or something, and it doesn't have any of the cords, it's kind of beat up and dirty, and no games, no way to test it. They've never even tested it, and you ask them, is this tested? Do you know if it works? And they go, and they're asking like $80 for it. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Where that's crazy to me. Like, how do you feel good, one, selling something to somebody for $80 and you haven't tested it? You don't have any of the cords. You have no games, nothing. That's kind of why these thrift stores and stuff are getting a lot of people upset and aggravated, because it used to be where, hold on, let me see, let's read what James said. Exactly, I see many times an item priced way high and is yeah, exactly. And I think that's, James, that's kind of what I'm getting. I think that's part of the frustration for us resellers in a way, because we go through that process of making sure this item is a quality item for a customer, and that's part of the reason we price it at a certain point. So these thrift stores don't realize that. They think we just buy it and sell it for crazy numbers. Let's say this Nintendo. But a lot of times they don't realize that, no, we went through and tested it, we cleaned it, we bought the accessories for it, we packaged it, and we shipped it. We did a bunch of work to send it, but all they see is, well, they sold it for $80, so, oh, one got donated. Don't know if it works, but I'm going to price it at $60 or close to $80 because those other resellers, eBayers, they're selling it for that. But that's not the same. It's not even close to the same, because they don't realize that we take it, test it, try it, buy the accessories, do all that stuff. And I think that's a big frustration for a lot of resellers right now, is thrift stores will price items untested, not clean, no condition, whatever, and they'll price it at that, try to be that market value where their items shouldn't be and don't belong, and that also takes away the market for us resellers to put that work in. If we can find that Wii or Nintendo that they're selling for $20 and we risk that $20 knowingly, and then put that work in, put that a little bit extra money in, and then turn a profit, on the back end for $10, $20 or whatever it is. But is that kind of what you guys think too, that these thrift stores are pricing at market without the quality of the reason why it's priced at market? Is that what you guys are feeling? I think it's especially in the electronics section, and I want to hear you guys' comments kind of on that. Is that what you guys feel a little bit as well? That they're pricing at market without doing any of the research or any of the work to make that item work and trustworthy to their customers. Let me see if you guys can in the comments, okay? Write some stuff. I don't want to talk at you guys. I want to talk with you, okay? I want to talk. If you can. If you're driving, RV, drive, okay? You drive. Don't worry about messaging. But yeah, that's a big one for me when it comes to the pricing at thrift stores. I shouldn't, but I do get upset when I see that kind of stuff. And I have tried to talk to the people that work there. Andrew says, in the UK, I find they do that too. James says, Goodwill is testing out a store in Virginia about 4 hours away from me. They are using low prices model. Oh, it's so fast. It is so fast when you guys' comments come through and they're big like that. So they're testing out a store where they're just pricing low, or what was that? Sorry, James, I missed it. I had a couple of comments come through there. But yeah, I just think if they don't do the work to test it, they shouldn't be pricing that high. Okay, so they're pricing low. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I think they should be, and I think that's where we get upset as resellers is they're pricing crazy high for no quality of work attached to it. James says, seeing if quantity will make them more money. Okay, yeah. Now, that's not like a weigh and pay or anything. That's an actual location store, not just like the bins that come out. You let me know on that. But yeah, so that's kind of one thing that's crazy. It's about time they consider. Yeah, right. You know, I think some of them do, like, I know in the Minnesota area, they do have, I don't know if they still do, but last time I checked, they do have, like, a retail store for clothing, especially if people want to buy an item. Yeah, exactly. Andrew's right there on that. A lot of people will pay that money out just to buy things online for the reason of being responsible. In that way, like if you buy from Amazon and it doesn't work, you can return it and get your money back, your actual cash back, okay? And you get like a warranty kind of deal. Sorry, that's kind of the thing. I would like a lot of people will rather buy from Amazon or an eBay or something because they know they have kind of a warranty. They can return an item and get actual cash back, okay? Now the problem with the thrift stores is they don't do that anymore, at least in my area. They do not give you cash back. You have to exchange the same value for other items in the store. And you'll have only a certain amount of time to do it, a certain amount of days. You must leave the sticker on it, stuff like that. And that is crazy. Like, if you, like, I understand part of it because people will buy stuff, take parts off of it, or steal things off of it and then try to return it and whatever. So, I mean, I get there's two sides of that. But when, like, you're buying a $60 Nintendo that's not been tested, has none of the cords or whatever it is, and you go home and it's just complete trash, it's just junk, you know, and you go to return it, you don't even get your cash back. You don't get money back. You have to exchange it. So you have to go find $60 worth of items and then come up there and then, sorry, excuse me, and then exchange it, and you don't get any cash back. Like, yeah, crazy to me. You know, it would make sense. It would be different if they put that work in and they tested it and they found some of the accessories and they did that, and you know, fine, okay, I totally get then if you're putting it up at $60, okay, I could understand that. But when they don't do that and they haven't done that and they're not doing that and then still charging that, that's just ridiculous to me. And I think you guys could agree on that. That's just ridiculous. And the other thing, I don't want to just rant on thrift stores, but this one gets me all the time. When they do have like a Wii, okay, you find the Wii console in the back of the electronics, right? And it's just the console. But then you go around the corner and they have the power cord for it priced separately. Then they have the Wii remote priced separately. And then they have the other bits for it priced separately, even though we all know they came in together as one unit. It all came donated together, and then they take everything apart, and then they try to part it out and sell it that way. That's, come on, what is that? Don't do that. That's crazy to me. But that's just a little rant. I don't know if you guys get mad at that too when they do that. Hey, if anyone else is just jumping in, I don't know if any of you guys, I see a couple people jumping back in here. If you guys can like that like button, smash it. I really appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe, guys. David says, hate it when they do that. I hate it as well. I'm like, come on, you're not that dumb. It comes all together, okay? Yeah, thank you guys for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. Just, it really helps me out. And then if you guys are also new, make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. And hit the little bell notification so when I go live like this, bing, 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 it notifies you. So David says, but some people just need, but I get that. People sometimes just need parts. You're right. You're absolutely right. I understand that too. So like I said, there's always two sides. I get what you're saying on that as well. So, but I want to buy the whole unit. I want to sell as one, okay? Whether I'm correct or not, to be upset about it, probably not. But I'm still like, Come on. Well, I think what it is they price everything separate, but they price too high as well. So they'll price the unit, the Wii console itself, at like $30 or whatever it is, and then you'll find the power pack for it, and they're asking $6 for the power pack. And then you find the Wii remote, and they're asking $10 per Wii remote. And then you find the nunchuck for it, and they're asking $3 for that. And you know what I mean? Like, that's a little much. You know, like, I get people are looking for parts and pieces as well, but geez, you know. James says, I think the chance of someone buying it complete would be more than a random person needing the part. I believe so, yeah. I mean, I think if you're going to have a Wii, or you find... I mean, how often do people buy Wiis without the stuff? Like, I mean, you can sell the Wii console and parts just by themselves. Like, you can do that. But as a normal consumer who's like, I'm going to buy this Wii, but I don't need a remote. I don't need the power cord. I don't need the nunchuck. I don't need any of it. I just need the console. Like, how often does that really happen? And even if you're at a garage sale, how often do you find just the console? Not very often. So I think putting it together, one, would have a better chance of selling, and two, even if you don't need all the pieces and parts, they can still price it a little bit higher anyway because it's complete and somebody will still buy it. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but that's kind of my opinion on that. So what else have you guys noticed? I'm gonna grab my water here. About thrift stores, like I was saying, how about you guys' board games and stuff? Is that are those going up in price in your locations at all? Have you been noticed the used ones are more expensive than they ever been, or only the sealed new ones, or what is your guys' thoughts on that? David says, I like to buy separate pieces as backups, but if I were going to resell, I'd rather have the whole. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was saying. Like, sometimes I need pieces too. But James says, any games here are one. Lucky duck. Where are you at, James? I'm coming. I'm moving to where you are. But they are not that here. Sometimes you'll get lucky. You'll find them for cheaper, the board games and stuff. But I've noticed the board games for sure are always going up. David says games here average 4 to 10. Yeah, that's pretty accurate for my location too. But I have noticed that they have been going up, and I think they've been it's not so much the games. A lot of the puzzles have been going up a lot. It used to be sealed puzzles, $1.99, $1.99, $1.99, almost always, unless it was like a really intricate big one, it would be $2.99, $3.99. But now I'm finding puzzles, guys, that are just little puzzles, $8.99, $7.99, $6.99, like a lot higher than they ever were before. And it's kind of going across the board. And I've even found, you guys seen those 3D little I think Ravensburger makes them too. They're the little square ones like this, and they are like a 3D dimensional ball puzzle, whatever. Like, I used to get those for 99 cents all the time, and they sell for like $10 or whatever they did at the time. But even those I'm seeing $4.99, $4.70, whatever, $4.99, $5.99. I'm like, what is wrong here? Like, come on. And it's just they're going up. They're realizing that people are buying them to reselling, or they're realizing the market, or they're just kind of seeing to see what sticks. They're just kind of throwing a price at stuff and see at what point people will still buy it. And they also go, well, we'll get rid of it at half off day. And that's something you guys need to realize too, is sometimes they're pricing, let's say, a board game or a shirt or whatever, shoes, more than they think, because they know that they have a half price day coming. Jennifer, you're late. You are late. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. Come on in. Make sure you hit that like button. And what's up? How's your day, Jennifer? What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's kind of happening in your guys' area? I know for sure it is in my area, where they'll have an item and it's a consistently $10 item all the time. Like, they know it sells $10, but they'll price it at $20 or $19.99 because they know next week they're having a everything in the store half off day. So if it sells before that, they just made a bunch more money. If it sells during that time, it's the same as always. I still made money on it. And I guess that's smart on their part, but annoying for us resellers. Dang them, you know. But like I was saying with the board games, have you guys noticed those are going up? Clothes going up. David says, I see the green background. You ever use? Yeah, I use green screen for my recorded videos. This is live, so I don't think I can really like do it through the YouTube app to do the green screen live, or especially with my phone. I know if I had a computer and I did it that way, I know I could live stream it and do it that way. But if you go and look at, that means you haven't watched my other videos, David. What the heck, man? You haven't watched my other ones, because if you did, you would have seen I have different backgrounds on my other videos. Everyone shout out David. He's just not watching the other videos. How could he? Just kidding. I'm just giving you crap. I know. I'm just giving you crap, David. But yeah, working with the green screen with my other stuff. James says shoes have gone up here. Starting to see shoes. Yeah, $20 to $30 at Goodwill. Shoes are really going up, and I think it's part of all the information and market when it comes to, like, let's just say Yeezys. Okay, do you guys know what Yeezys are? Maybe it's a young person thing. I mean, I shouldn't assume your guys' ages, so maybe you guys are 18 and much younger than me, I don't know. But let's just talk about, let's say, Yeezys. Yeezys are expensive shoes, like hundreds of dollars, and they're only really expensive for fashion and for the social media world and stuff like that. And people, that stuff gets in the news, okay? People, like I said, it's a big media thing. They are in the news, people hear about them, and then everyone assumes shoes are worth a ton of money. And it happens, and it makes the market go way up. People be like, well, those are Jordans. They might be vintage. I better put $30 on them, because they don't know, and they're not going to do the research. They just assume, or they hope that it's going to sell for that. And I think that's part of the reason shoes are going up in value at thrift stores, because Jennifer says, I have to check completely. Right. Check completed listings. But I think that's part of the reason those pricing strategies they're using, and that pricing are going much higher, especially in the shoes, because lately so much hot social media shoes have been in the news, and people dropping $300-400. And it's not new. I think it's just now it's covered more and more in the market, and more that information is accessible to the everyday person. So people who work at these places are going, well, those are Jordans. Jordans, they look kind of fancy. They got to be $30. Or they look pretty nice. They got to be $40 shoes. Or those boots are steel toe. I know workers need those, and whatever. You know, it always just puts the price higher, and I think that's what's kind of going on with stuff like that. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys thinking that's kind of what's going on? Do you think social media is playing a big role into the pricing? And I think it is. I really do think social media is really playing a role in pricing strategies for these thrift stores. And yeah, you guys tell me, you know. James says, haha, they see the Jumpman logo and then price it. Yeah, they just see it. He's just going for that slam. They're like $30 shoes. I don't care if the soles are missing. They're $30. But yeah, social media is playing a huge role. Even when, like, you know, if we want to say RA, bolos, and things like that. Oh, sorry, my jaw kind of cracked there. What happens is, like, even last year, let's say with like Hatchimals or whatever, when they went crazy, like, that affected, I think, the market on a lot of stuff. I think like even thrift stores were like second guessing, like, oh my gosh, I better check these sealed board games, or I better check this brand new toy. It could be the one, it could be the hot item, so I'm gonna price it at $30. And I think that affects the market. And now with all the social media, the news outlets, Facebook, all that instant news about, let's just say, Hatchimals or whatever it is, and people think, oh man, if that's worth something, my 60-year-old board game thing that is broken in half has got to be worth half of that. So David says everything trends, things you could get big bucks for years ago are on the bottom now. Yes, trends are big, but I think more into trends. Just the coverage of the trends are much more up there now. Like the coverage on new shoes releasing, the hype about whatever type of shoes will probably bring the market up for all shoes almost. If that does that make any sense? I maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that kind of where if a certain type of shoe becomes really, really hot, you know, other shoe companies can look at that and either price higher or lookalikes or like you said, trends or whatever. If hiking shoes become hot, there's new hiking shoes out. Well, you better believe that people are gonna, especially if they're pricing their stuff, are looking at Vibram soles or whatever, and they're like, you know, they got to be worth more now because people are looking for them, or people are looking for types of hiking shoes or whatever, and it's just gonna bring the market up depending on the type of item or the general type or shoes or clothes or sweatshirts or stuff like that, and I think that's a big one on why thrift stores are pricing more. So questions, let's get some questions going. I don't have a ton of time. Like I said, I told you guys, if you missed the live stream yesterday, I have an event to go to today. It's a all-nighter. We're gonna see how long I can stay up. It starts at 7 p.m. tonight, and I can't leave until 9 a.m. the next day. So it's gonna be long night for me, but I wanted to bring you guys content. I wanted to make a video with you guys. Like I said, this is really fun for me, hanging out and talking to you guys as people. So Jennifer, is my coffee hot? No, actually, I already drank it. I was gonna make the video or start it earlier, but a lot of people needed that hour notice to you did a 24-hour dance marathon, David? Dang, that's awesome. But no, I was gonna make the video when I had my fresh coffee, and I was gonna show you the mug, but I had to give people that hour of time to get ready for the live stream and get their things in order, and so you guys could come hang out. So it's gone. My coffee's gone, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I will show you sometime. You'll have to just keep watching until I show you. But hey, I was also able to put a description in. James, yeah, lock-in, very cool, yeah, for sure. But I was able to do some stuff in the description before this one, and I don't know if I just missed it before or if it's my new phone that's working amazing. Is it looking good, guys? Do I look like a zombie, or does my stuff look good? I hope it looks better because it's a brand new phone, new camera, new everything. I hope that's working good. But I was able to put stuff in the description, and just some, you know, what's going on. I put my Twitter in there. I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. You are a little fuzzy. Sorry. Maybe I need to back up a little bit. I don't know. But the links, yeah, make sure you check out the description, guys. I did put in, you need a little bit more light on you. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to put one somewhere, and maybe we'll just deal with it. You'll just have to deal because I don't have much more room. I have my two lights here, and I could turn this one a little bit and see if that helps a little bit. But I was able to put some stuff in the description. I put my Twitter in there. I'm still trying to figure out Twitter, but I've been posting there for people, like before I go live and stuff. So if you find that helpful, it's pocket_profit or at pocket_profit on Twitter. It's very new for me, okay? I'm learning Twitter a little bit. It seems pretty nice. So if you guys want to follow me there so you guys can get notified when I go live, when you figure it out. Okay, I mean, I'm on there. Jennifer says no links. Is there no links in the description? I don't know. Definitely an improvement, just PayPal. Yeah, that's just to support the channel, guys, the donation one to PayPal. I can't do Super Chat or anything, which is pretty cool. I have to have 1,000 subscribers, and it ends up being a little different where if you guys felt like, you know, you're getting value and you wanted to donate to the stream or whatever, you could, and it would show a message. But I don't have that. You have to have 1,000 subscribers for that, so, you know, that's whatever. But I just put the PayPal one in there. A couple people in the past had asked if they could donate to the channel to help me out when I started, and, you know, I didn't know anything really about it, so I you know, did my research, and they said you can set up a PayPal one and put in the description if people wanted to donate $1 or $2 or whatever to the channel, they could do that. So that's why it's there. Don't feel like you have to. If you want to, I'd really appreciate it. You know, it is what it is. Like I said before, I don't make like anything off these YouTube videos. Maybe down the road when I have millions of subscribers or whatever, it would be different. I would make more, but this is just for fun for me. I hope you guys are learning something. I know I learned stuff from you guys, and I just want to have a good time. So that's just in there if you guys feel like donate. You don't have to, you guys. It's just there if you feel like you learned something and you want to help the channel, the stream, all that stuff. That PayPal one is just in there because I had some people ask for it. So if you do, thank you. I'd appreciate it, and I think you can write a message to me, and that'd be cool. And then I also put a link in there for a simple merch shirt that I had made, kind of for the eBayers. It was just a cool little shirt where it's like, what is it? List or buy list, ship, whatever. You know, you have to click on it. I made it a little while ago to look at it. And if you guys want to pick one up, that's cool. Or if you have any ideas of some shirts that you guys want that you guys can't find anywhere. I know a few of my friends will ask me like, hey, you can make some shirts. I'm like, yeah, I can do some simple stuff and whatever, and because they can't find their saying or the stuff they want on a shirt, so they'll ask me to make it, and I will, so they can purchase it or whatever. So go ahead and write that in the comments or whatever if you guys have any ideas for that. But I don't know if the Twitter's in there or not, but if it's not, I thought I put it in there. It might be up towards the description more. It's probably not the link. I think I just typed it in at @pocket_profit for Twitter. So go ahead and look at that. Whatever. You guys are here to hang out and have a good time, not have to click on stuff. But if you want to, go ahead and do that. Any more questions? What do you guys got some questions on? Let me check the time here, how we're doing on time. Not too bad. Got to get going here pretty soon. But if you guys got some more questions, I'd definitely like to answer them. I really appreciate you guys coming, hanging out, and enjoying the time. And like I said, I like having conversations. I don't want to just talk at you all the time. I want to be able to communicate back and forth, and I appreciate that. So if you guys got some questions, anything you want to ask, anything you want to add, like I said, this is for us. So go ahead and feel free to share. Maybe you made a good sale today, or you need a little motivation. You need me to yell at you a little bit to get going and start listing. Or let's see, David says, how much wood? No, I'm not going to say it. How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Bleh. Tongue twister. Hey, I appreciate it. I'll take those. But any more questions? I don't know how much a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Maybe like 20 trees. I don't know. You tell me, David. Any more questions though? Anything you guys want to ask, or anything you guys want to share or add to the stream here? Honestly, you guys, this is me and you guys having a good time talking. So anything you want to share. Maybe you made a good sale today. I made 2 sales this morning on eBay, and maybe I'll share that in a video later. So David says, how long have you been in the biz? Well, that is an interesting question. Why it's interesting is because I think there's levels to it. There's a casual level, then there's interested level, and then there's kind of testing for full-time, and then there's full-time in a way. So I started selling on eBay like a long time ago, quite a few years ago, when I was playing a trading card game. That's what really got me started on eBay, because I would pick up cards or get cards, and I would knew the value of them, and I would sell them that way, and that kind of got me familiarized. I can't speak today, guys. But that got me interested into the reselling online aspect of it. I've always been a treasure hunting person, always looking for items. Yes, it is my full-time job. I've always been a treasure hunter and stuff, and that kind of just rolled into, okay, well, these cards are worth money, and I could buy them from people for cheaper and then sell them online. Then I could buy the stuff I needed, and then that kind of turned into learning, more about like thrift stores and stuff like that. And then it turned into Amazon, and so it kind of snowballed. So internet died. I sure couldn't pay it. Now, Donna, are you just doing eBay? Is that what's going on with that? Is that why you're saying you can't pay your bills with that? Difference between Goodwill and Salvation Army. Difference for me is I think Salvation Armies where I live suck compared to Goodwills. That's kind of a general thing. Some people's Salvations are great, and you guys need to know I don't do a lot of clothing. Donna says a tiny bit of Amazon, and Jennifer says, oh well. Well, Donna, well, get going. Don't just do a little bit of Amazon. Do a lot of Amazon. Haven't been doing this, but apart. Yep, okay. I've been in Amazon probably now for about 2 years, so much, and that's what changed it for me to go full time. So our Salvation Army was awesome, but they closed down. No, Donna, scared? Well, don't be scared. What's gonna change from tomorrow if you don't do anything? Nothing. If you just sit there and do the same thing, nothing's gonna change. You know, a lot of the greatest things that happen are scary. People say some of their greatest experiences are jumping out of a plane. That's super scary, right? But then they do it, and it's one of the best experiences of their life. That's how it was for me with Amazon. I didn't understand it. I was scared about it. I didn't want to make a mistake. And then at some point I said, well, what the heck am I doing? Even if I make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes. Just jump into it. The only way you're going to really learn is get started and get rolling in it. And then once you do that, it just happens, and you learn and you grow from it. David says, I'd like to do books on Amazon, but okay, if you like to do books, figure it out. I know people that sell thousands of dollars on books. Okay, I don't want to be rude or anything, but don't give me excuses either. Like, David, tons and tons of people make tons and tons of money on Amazon selling books. Okay, so there is a way. You just have to figure it out. You have to do your research. It's not going to just magically appear. And scared of what? What are you scared of? If you fail, okay, you're in the same place as you are now. So what is the real negative? I mean, at least you try something and gain some experience. Even if you fail, you're going to end up right to where you are now. And if you're right now fine being there, what's going to be so bad about going back? Why do the penny sellers scare? Yeah, I mean, just leave them alone. Leave the penny sellers alone. Donna says, you have been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. What? I don't know what that is. Send away. Oh, true, but I can't find a sell. Well, don't sell the ones that penny sellers are selling. Look for higher end. Look for better quality, more expensive books where the penny sellers can't be. Also realize merchant fulfilled by FBA. There's a difference. So, and David, I don't want to like be mean or anything, but I want you to succeed, and I think that's why I'm trying to be a little harder on you. Don't give me the I'm scared. Don't give me the what the information's there, because I was there. I was where you were. I didn't understand it. I didn't know how to do anything. Nothing. I watched videos. I've read blogs. I read information. I just went out and I did it. I tried. You have to try, scared or not. You just got to get into it, okay? Just jump in. Like I said, if you make mistakes, you're going to end up right where you are now. And is that terrible? No, you're going to learn something on the way. I really want you to do well and succeed. And sometimes you need that push from somebody, and I'm hoping that's coming across to you in that way, where I'm just trying to help you out, trying to give you that push to get through that scared little wall that you're kind of in right now, where you just need that little gentle. And I got that from a couple people, because I was the same way when I was didn't know if I should go full-time or not in a way. And I had a couple great people that I knew and had talked to and said, what is the worst that's going to happen? Are you leaving a job that you can't get back? Are you leaving a job that you can't find a better replacement or another replacement of it? What are you really leaving? And I really thought about that. I was like, well, if I leave or quit and I only make it a year by myself, it wouldn't be that hard or difficult to get a job just like the one I had, or if you leave on good terms, coming back to the same job. So kind of look at it that way, and I hope that kind of helps or motivates you to take on some of those challenges and really embrace the scariness in a way. Okay, let's see. James says, David Gridley, you are already known. I'm assuming Amazon rules. Okay, James says, James, but just find I get higher prices on eBay. You guys just test both markets, okay? Test both. eBay sometimes is more expensive. Amazon is more expensive sometimes. I generally find books and things are more expensive on Amazon than eBay, but I have sold books on eBay as well. So make sure you have to look at both markets. That's why you need both, for sure. Any more questions? Any more motivation? Any more kicking you in the butt to get started? Anything I can help you guys out with? Any more questions? Because I have to get going here soon. I have to go pick up supplies and things for this event tonight, some pizza and all the other stuff, even though I can't have any pizza, so I have to figure out what I'm going to eat tonight. So it's going to be a long night. Any more questions, guys? Plenty of $50 and under stuff for Amazon. Yeah, there's plenty of books for sure. You just have to out-hustle your competition. So no excuses, guys. Make it happen. If you guys are just jumping in, we're getting towards the end of the video. Please go ahead and like this video if you can. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe. Hit that notification button. Just cheat on the diet, Jennifer. Come on. Don't you know I have some self-will? I can say no. I mean, I might have a piece. I don't know. No, Jennifer, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me into eating pizza. Stop it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna have something else. Maybe I'll make some steak or take something with me that's not pizza. Okay? I have nothing against people that eat pizza. I just don't want it right now. Okay? All right, Jennifer. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out the description if you guys want to pick up a shirt, or if you want to just donate to the stream or my channel. Hey, do that too. Or follow me on Twitter. I saw someone followed me during this video. Thank you so much for doing that. If you're still here, I'm going to be posting to that when I go live and all that stuff. So, but thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so glad we could have this time and have a conversation with each other. It's super fun for me, and you guys are awesome. But I'm going to have to finish the stream there, and we will try to get one maybe tomorrow. It depends on how tired I am and all that stuff. We'll see. Maybe I'll do one in the morning when I get home so you guys can see how tired I am if I don't go right to bed. But other than that, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one, whether it's just a video or a live stream, and we'll see. Oh, will you do a Q&A? Sure, I can do a Q&A on Amazon, Donna, for sure. I can help you out as much as I can, doing this. I would love to do that. Maybe on the next stream, I'll do a Q&A for Amazon with everyone in the chat talking to me and me talking to you. I want to talk with you guys. I want to hear you guys' things going on, and we can do it that way. So definitely, Donna, I'll write that down. Let's see, Q&A about selling in rural I can't speak, area. James, yeah, we could do something like that as well. I'll try to write those down, and you guys keep reminding me, and we will do those, and really hopefully I can help you guys with that. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here. I got things to do. Again, thank you so much for coming by. Tomorrow maybe we'll live stream. If not, maybe I'll just post a video. Make sure you guys help me out. Share those videos to other people that are just like you, and hopefully they can come hang out with us and learn from us and learn together, and it really helps me out. So, all right, I'm out of here. I got stuff to do. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Pocket Profit out.